Hi, well, we're here up at the Moose Jaw David Curry Armory, and we're talking about summer training, summer camps for Sea Cadets. And I've got Adam with me here, and Adam is an able seaman.
Yep.
With the number 499 Royal Canadian Sea Cadet Assiniboine. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, Adam, you, of course, and we've got Bruce Bonskowski with us as well, and Bruce is an adult volunteer, lots of things over the years with the Sea Cadet and with the Army Cadet program too.
Yes, I was fortunate enough to work with both the Army Cadets and the Sea Cadets. I'm now with the Sea Cadet side of things, helping out with them.
And the Air Cadets are coming, right?
We'll see. See what happens in the future.
Yeah. Okay, so you were at summer camp this year, and we wanted to talk to a young guy who went for 2 weeks to general training out in Quadra. So tell me a bit about where you were and what you were doing.
I was at HMCS Quadra. HMCS Quadra is located in Comox, BC, out at Goosepit. What I was doing there was I was doing my 2-week general training. What I gotta do is I gotta get a feel of all the things I gotta, like the courses I could take for cadets, and at camp it was just so fun.
It's fun. Hey, now, let's talk a bit about in school here in Moose Jaw. You're just going into grade 9 at Riverview, is that correct?
Yep.
And so it's, that's a new adventure. But in the summertime, when a lot of kids just sit around their house, you got to go out to Quadra. Now, did they fly you out there?
Yeah, I gotta go from Regina Airport to Calgary Airport, from Calgary Airport, which I had I think it was a 2-hour layover. And then I gotta go to Comox, and then I was at camp.
And camp is a little different than being at home, eh?
Yes, you have to make your bed every morning. You have to lock up all of your valuables, and as well, you have to wake up early in the morning, go to bed late at night.
What's early?
6:30, I believe it is.
Okay.
I can't remember.
It's too early.
Yeah, I got a lot of sleep when I got home.
Making up for lost time.
Yeah.
Okay, and now Bruce, you were involved with the cadet program for a long time, since you were a cadet yourself.
Yes, I've been involved, well, I won't tell you how many years now, but I started out when I was 13 and been involved
32.
off and on. Yes, so let's put it at 32. I've been involved with the cadets off and on since then.
Yeah.
In quite a few aspects. I taught cadets at the training center, the Rappel Training Center on Grouse Mountain years ago, and now I decided that I wanted to find out what the seaside of things were like and came over to the seaside.
Yeah, the dark side.
Well, we have cookies.
Yeah. And of course, your boys are involved with that as well. You found this really good family activity to be involved with.
Yes, my whole family is involved. My wife is waiting to be attested as a CIC officer. My oldest son is the coxswain of the Corps.
And that's the senior ranking cadet.
Yes, that's a senior ranking cadet. And my second oldest son is the quartermaster. He looks after the deck. And my youngest is in Navy League. Navy League starts at 9 and it goes to 12.
So, were you in Navy League before?
No, I had just started last year, and it's such a great program. You learn so many things, you make so many friends, and it's just a great experience.
So, what kind of things did you learn here at the Cadet Corps in Moose Jaw?
Here I learned how to play the snare drum. I learned how to march. I learned how to do drill. I learned how to polish my boots in my uniform, and as well I learned how to mouse a hook.
You made a really good job with your boots too. I was kind of impressed with that.
Yeah. I polished the one day when I got home the next day. I polished it all day. My boots. I polished my boots whenever I had the chance to.
Well, good for you. Now, when you went to camp, you said you got to experience different parts of the courses that you might take later on. What kind of things did you get to do?
We gotta go sailing. We went sailing on the Echoes, they're called, A
Echo is kind of a ship, is it, or a boat?
It's a little tiny sailboat, two-person sailboat. Yeah, they were really fun. We as well got to go out on the whalers.
Those are bigger ones, right?
Yeah, they're a sailboat still, and they have a motor with them. Like you can go sailing, you can use the motor, or they have big oars, the big wooden oars things. Yeah, yeah. Like, and as well, we got to do a sports tabloid, which was like going around and doing some fun and games. We got to do an ASD, abandoned ship drill, or the jetty jump, they call it.
Yeah, so, which is you jump off a jetty into water that's what do we figure, about 30, 40 feet?
Around 20 or 15. Yeah.
So that's a pretty big jump.
Yeah, but you go, you jump. You're jumping off 1 second, next second you're in the water and you're in the Pacific Ocean. It is, so it was really fun. Like it was just so fun jumping off of that.
And you said you met a lot of friends. Now, because cadets who go there aren't just from Moose Jaw; they're from all across Western Canada.
Yes.
Who's your best friend there? Too many to choose from.
Yeah, it's just so fun to hang out with the people there and meet them. I would just love to go. I'd do it again in a
You're
heartbeat.
going again next year, are you? Now, you had a 2-week course. Next year, you can go for 3 weeks.
Yes.
Have you any idea what kind of course you want to take?
I want to take a drill and ceremonial.
Learn how to march better and give orders.
Yes, that's something I would like to do.
Like giving people orders?
Yeah, especially on video games.
Okay.
Video games, you can do that, and those are my favorite video games.
Well, good for you. Now, of course, Cadets expands beyond that. Like, as you said, you were at the Vernon Cadet Camp for a while.
Yes.
And you did courses there, and your boys have gone on to courses. There's a lot of opportunities for kids who go beyond just being a 2-week cadet, isn't there?
For sure. There's opportunities for everybody. There's even opportunities for adult staffing. I staffed at the Cold Lake Cadet Training Center
Yeah.
this summer. It's the Air Cadet Training Center, but they also open to all the other elements, air, sea, and Army, for their fitness and sports instructor.
Okay. So and of course, your one boy went to Quadra, I think, as staff. Did he not?
No, he didn't staff this year.
Okay.
No,
'Cause
that's
I thought
next
he was-
year.
That's next year. And that's always good because actually these summer jobs lead into, like the summer opportunities lead into summer jobs, and they get paid very well when they go to camp.
Yes, they do. They get a training incentive, training bonus for when they're there. And the training incentive and the bonus is just kind of to make up for them losing wages if they were in the real world working, say at McDonald's or anywhere else that they would be in town.
Yeah. So what did you do with your $60?
It was actually 120.
$60 a week, yeah.
Yeah, I've saved up most of it, and I'm planning on buying an airsoft gun. I am. So.
There you go. It's a good investment.
Yeah.
So what are your plans this year at the Corps?
This year at the Corps,
You're an able seaman now. Are you going to try and get to be above a higher rank than that?
yes, I'm going to try and get promoted, and I'm just going to try and have fun this year. And
How did you get involved with cadets? You have relatives in cadets, or a friend at school, or?
well, I had a friend at school. He was an Army cadet, but I have a cabin in that, and I love going out and swimming in that.
Well, it'd be
That's
good to
right.
be in Sea Cadets then if you like swimming.
Yeah, so yeah, we came to the open house that they had last year, and I registered up, and I haven't denied that choice. It's been
Regretted it at all.
no. There's been maybe 1 or 2 times. That's only with pressure on polishing my boots always, and making sure my uniform's ironed.
Yeah. And I'm sure that your parents appreciate the fact that you take such good pride in your appearance and looking after things.
Yes, I like my mom said that just the patience I've gained is extraordinary. Yeah, so.
So he mentioned an open house, and I don't know when this is going to get together, but the open house is going to take place here on
On the 31st at 6:30.
that's 31st of August.
Yes, of August.
Yeah. And people can come and see what Sea Cadets is about.
Yes, we're welcome the whole community to come in and just check out what we have to offer the cadets and the kids. We're going to have different stations set up to show you what we do.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
actually
great.
going to have the whaler and the sailboat here too. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I love going on those, like, after out on the whalers, for I think it was 2 weeks or so, I still felt like the dizziness of it, because it was just so fun. Yeah.
Well, great. Well, thank you guys for taking time out of your day to come and talk to us about the open house, but about the summer camp and how much fun you had and how much you're looking forward to do it next year. So, ready, ready?
Ready, ready.
Okay, so that wraps up for here. But thanks to you for watching. We'll see you again soon on Moose Jaw this week.